which is सोना कितना सोना है. So we are seeing a lot of buzz around gold. And अगर आप देखोगे पिछले, हम अगर ये साल की बात करें जनवरी से लेके, तो ऑलरेडी 26% रिटर्न ऑलरेडी दे चुका है, एंड इट्स एट ऑल टाइम हाई. गोल्ड का जो प्राइस है, अगर हम इंडिया के भाव की बात करें तो इट्स ऑलरेडी 75,375, अगर हम कल की बात करें तो. एंड इट्स टच द हाई ऑफ 76,430, एंड देन वो ड्यूटी का आया था
न्यूज आया
अनाउंसमेंट,
12
कस्टम ड्यूटी
50.
फेल. तो उसके बाद ये गिरा भाव, और वापस आज देखो आप 76 से अब बस केवल हम 1,000 पॉइंट दूर है फॉर गोल्ड. सो देर इज ए लॉट ऑफ बज. एंड आई रिमेम्बर, बिकॉज आई एम चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट, तो वहां पर जब हम पढ़ रहे थे, तो आई थिंक एवरीबडी कैन रिलेट टू मी कि देर इज अ ह्यूज कोरिलेशन बिटवीन गोल्ड एज वेल एज इंटरेस्ट रेट. सो वेन एवर द टाइम्स कम, जब फेड या इंडिया की भी अगर हम बात करते हैं, तो वेन एवर देर इज वेन देर इज अ कट इन द इंटरेस्ट रेट्स, or there is any hope in the cut in the interest rate, there is a negative correlation with the gold, because everybody thinks कि यार बैंक में, जैसे मान लो कि मेरा 5% का ब्याज आ रहा था, अगर हम यूएस की बात करें तो यूएस में आज 5% का ब्याज आ रहा है, एक फॉर एग्जांपल. सो अगर वहां पे अगर 25 पैसा भी मेरा टूटता है, 25 पैसा भी ब्याज रेट कम होती है, सो आई विल शिफ्ट टू अनदर असेट क्लास विच कैन बी गोल्ड बुलियन. सो एवरीबडी इज थिंकिंग कि यार 17-18 को जो फेड की मीटिंग है, कहीं ना कहीं उसमें एवरीबडी इज एक्सपेक्टिंग, एंड देयर इज अ इंडिकेशन ऑफ द फेड पॉवेल आल्सो, कि यार विल कट द इंटरेस्ट रेट. तो अगर 25% भी कट होता है, 0.25% भी कट होता है, तो देयर इज अ ह्यूज ह्यूज change in the asset classes, and people will shift to gold, and that is already come into, you can see the the movement of the gold last 1 year. It is like crazy returns. 25-26% gold का बढ़ना is, I think Ali bhai or Ali bhai can relate to me. They are into the market from last 10 years कि भाई सोना एक साल में, या it's 9 month already, but 9 months में 25% का रिटर्न देना is a very crazy number. So over to you, Ali bhai, कि क्या मतलब, how
So
you are thinking, and what is the what
yeah.
is what is one what is an investor, how you need to think a gold as an investment product, as well as कि, and how you take the call कि gold मुझे लेना चाहिए नहीं लेना चाहिए. आप ऐसे भी लेते हो, there are a lot of option available with Indian investors. So how you think, and what's your thesis?
So gold can go up because of because of multiple reasons. First is if the dollar goes down and bond yields go down, gold can go up. Okay. Second is in a risk-off environment where people are expecting a lot of geopolitical issues are there, or America can go in recession. We don't want to buy equities; they are risky. So that is a risk-off environment. People buy gold. Also, when inflation goes up, people have more money with them. Okay, and they're spending more. That also gold goes up. So there are many reasons. But this time, gold has crossed its highest because, like you said, interest rates. So
Yes.
what happens is if somebody owns gold, gold does not give you returns in the sense it does not give you dividend, or it does not give you interest or anything like that. If you buy 1 kg of gold, after five years also you're going to have 1 kg of gold only. Bhale the price will go up. So it does not give you any implied returns. So what happens is when interest rates get cut, when interest rate gets cut and you're getting less interest on your interest yielding securities, people tend to flock towards gold more. Because anyway, gold does not give you return. Gold, the only returns you get from gold is by the price it goes up. So when you're getting less interest, your opportunity cost is becoming less via interest, people run to gold. So that is the reason why gold has gone up, and now it's because of interest rate cuts. Some people, I in fact read that there are 87% chances of Fed cutting interest rates by 0.25%, and there is a 13% chance where they will cut it by 0.5% also.
Oh.
So that's why the price of gold now has gone up. And one very interesting thing, India was the largest consumer of gold till a couple of years
Yes, agree,
ago.
agree. Mm-hmm.
And now what we are seeing in India is consumption of gold for jewelry is going down, but as an investment is going up. So now China is the largest consumer of gold in terms of jewelry and whatnot. So they've overtaken India, and now India is actually second. So we are seeing that India, I mean, financialization of savings as a concept only in India is just going through the roof. So any investment class products, whether it be your shares or bonds or even gold, anything you can invest in, we were a highly under financialized country in general. So that entire phenomenon is playing out. Even now, when actually people keep asking me, market is at all time high, should we sell? Should we this? Why is it going so crazy? This that I tell them also this one spike. I was not around at that time, but this is a story I've heard that this one spike in the 90s that we had in the stock market was basically in the 90s, if you wanted to buy shares, you had to go to NSE or BSE, physically
Yes, yes.
your broker used to be there and used to buy and sell shares. The day that got automated, and 6 months after it got automated, the volumes which we saw in the Indian stock market were just phenomenal.
Yes.
That whole cycle is happening again now, where there is so much awareness built. It's so easy to invest. Okay, so now the ease of investment wala cycle is coming in right now. So even when our volumes are so much and we are continuously making all time high, I'm not very worried. It's not a bubble basically. So
I think,
even gold, yeah.
yeah, yeah, please tell.
No, even gold as an investment class, India is actually investing way more. So now, there is a common, yeah, at least my audience keeps asking me that what would you rather invest in, gold ETF or gold stocks and all. Now, zooming out from a very simple and layman point of view, there's one thing that people miss. Okay. If you're investing in a gold ETF, you are investing only in the commodity. Gold goes up, you'll get your money. If you're investing in gold stocks, don't forget, other than the fact that gold commodity price, you're also betting on the operations of the company. So people tend to miss that. They think that investing in gold companies, okay, stocks that trade in, stocks that manufacture gold or whatever, is the same as investing in gold. It's
No,
not
no,
that you're investing in that. This is a very common miss. So it's a very layman thing which I'm explaining to you. And personally, I prefer investing in gold stocks because I've been tracking markets. I'm not an expert on commodities per se, and they say that it's always important to have 10% of gold in your portfolio and all. Probably I fail that test because I don't have any gold SIPs or ETFs or sovereign gold bonds and all. So now we've seen in the last couple of months, in fact, last couple of weeks also, I mean, all jewelry stocks have picked up in a big way. So like
yes,
your
yes.
pharma stocks, even your gold stocks are going up, and even some companies like PC Jewelers, who have been big wealth destroyers for investors in the past, has actually turned around. So
Yeah,
PC Jewelers also, other than the fact that gold has gone up, they have also done an OTS with banks, or one-time
yes.
settlement with banks and all. So lot of tailwinds in that sector also. So it'll be good actually, and we have some quality companies that deal in jewelry also, like your Senko Gold is
Yes,
there,
yes.
Sky Gold is there. So this
So
is
I
a
think,
good opportunity. And
I,
also one more thing, one more thing that I completely forgot, of course, is that the government reduced the price or reduced import duty on gold
Mhm.
in the August, sorry, in the July budget. So it was 15%, and now they made it into 6%. So basically, Indians are importing gold from Dubai or wherever at a cheaper rate. We are manufacturing it here. We are, we're doing a value added service or whatever over here, and then we are selling it. So it's a double benefit for Indian
I,
firms.
I think uh, the reason government I think reduced the duty was one more reason was कि उन्होंने बहुत सारी borrowing golds ये sovereign gold bonds की हुई थी,
Yes, yes,
Hmm.
right?
yes.
And तो उनका assumption ये था कि probably gold इतना भागेगा नहीं,
That's
and
the
the cost of
conspiracy
gold,
theory. That is
yeah,
the conspiracy theory. But
right.
yeah, that theory has been floated.
Let's say,
Official reason was that we don't want any more of this black money and all happening where there, that arbitrage opportunity is there, this, that. So that's why that was the official one. Of course, there is a conspiracy theory
Hmm.
after.
I,
मेन
I think
स्मगलिंग का रहता है कि
smuggling का भी
स्मगल
बहुत
होता
impact पड़ा है. Agree.
स्मगल होता था लोअर रेट्स पे सो इफ यू
Hmm.
स्मगल इन फ्रॉम नेपाल और चाइना बॉर्डर you would get it at cheaper rate and from Dubai also. So flight में I read one case कि लाइक इट एकदम लेयर की तरह बिछा दिया, पाउडर की तरह, विच डजंट गेट स्कैन्ड इन द एक्सरे मशीन ऑल्सो। सो वो उसको पकड़ने के लिए भी उनको 10 बार लेके आ गया घर पे जाके, 11वीं बार में वो 10 किलो गोल्ड था वो बैग के अंदर, एकदम पाउडर फॉर्म में। सो इट वॉज लाइक दैट। So they bring in from the airports which don't have high security checks. So they like take it through different routes like cabin crew or
ऐसा
like which doesn't
नीचे
get checked.
साउथ में भी एक दो स्टेट्स है जहाँ का बिल्कुल छोटे छोटे जो एयरपोर्ट्स हैं वहां पे वो यूज करते हैं उनको। एंड एक और मैं इंटरेस्टिंग चीज जो बताता हूँ, आप जो अभी हम वी आर टॉकिंग अ लॉट अबाउट द ज्वेलरी शोरूम कंपनीज और यू कैन से टाइटन टाइप्स कंपनीज। बट टाइटन का मैं आपको एक सिंपल थीसिस बताता हूँ कि टाइटन इज नॉट इनटू द बिजनेस ऑफ गोल्ड, दे आर इनटू द बिजनेस ऑफ मेकिंग चार्जेस।
Gold.
दे
Correct.
आर नॉट, दे हेज कंप्लीट हेज अगेंस्ट द गोल्ड। लाइक अगर हमने 100 केजी का गोल्ड आपके पास है बुक्स में, तो दे हेज कंप्लीट गोल्ड। सो एक बार क्या हुआ था कि जब राकेश झुनझुनवाला वाज देयर एंड ही एंड एक साल में ना बड़ा लॉस आया था इनको बिकॉज ऑफ द हेजिंग, इनकी थोड़ी मिस हो गई थी। अगर आप देखोगे 2021 में देर इज अ डेंट या ऐसा एक एक क्वार्टर बहुत खराब हुआ था इनका। और उसके कारण क्या हुआ, सो ही आज द क्वेश्चन कि भाई तुम तो धंधा ये करते हो, तो उस टाइम दे आर नॉट एबल टू हेज कंप्लीट द गोल्ड को कंप्लीटली हेज नहीं किया हुआ था। बट दे आर इनटू द बिजनेस ऑफ मेकिंग चार्जेस ओनली, कि भाई मैंने 100 केजी गोल्ड लिया, 100 केजी पे मेरा वैल्यू एडिशन 15% का है, 15% का है, मैंने 15% ले लिया कस्टमर से, दैट्स द बिजनेस। सो दैट्स द बिजनेस मॉडल। Some companies do complete hedge, some companies do 50%, 60, 70% hedge. So these are the things. But everybody saw the spike when once the custom duty और आप कह सकते हो import duty हटी है। इससे आप देखो कि टाइटन हो चाहे you see कल्याण ज्वेलर्स which is recently listed, but सब में you can see the clear trend which is showing कि यार there is a huge premiumization as well as growth in the companies. Everybody is कोई फंड रेज कर रहा है। अभी कल्याण ज्वेलर्स इज ऑलरेडी ट्रेडिंग एट 107। एंड अभी उन्होंने रिसेंटली दे डिड यू नो पब्लिक इशू किया था, उसके बाद अभी रिसेंटली दे डिड फंड रेज, क्यूआईपी किया आई थिंक। और उसके बाद you can see how the crazy numbers are. I liked the company when it got listed is Senco Gold. Senco Gold is like 1252, currently it's at 1252, but when it got listed, आप देखो it was available at 300 400, which is like 20 15 to 20 का मल्टीपल, 15 to 20 के मल्टीपल में दे आर हाउ दे आर डिफरेंट इज कि सेंको गोल्ड क्या करता है, टाइटन में जैसे आज बंदा आता है तो पर स्क्वायर मीटर जो उनका एरिया है उसके कंपैरिजन में दे बाय लेसर, क्योंकि वहां पे वैल्यू इज हाई। बट सेंको गोल्ड के केस में क्या है, दे आर इनटू द बिहार वाला स्टेट और छोटा स्टेट्स, सो देयर देयर फुटफॉल्स आर हाई बट द वैल्यू इज लो, बट द ब्रांड रिकॉल इज हाई सेंको के केस में। सो कहीं ना कहीं दैट प्लेड इनटू द पिक्चर एंड देन नाउ इट इज ट्रेडिंग एट अ प्रीमियम ऑफ 45। सो कहीं ना कहीं देयर आर लॉट ऑफ कंपनीज इज अवेलेबल टू प्ले दिस थीम, बिकॉज एवरीबडी इज थिंकिंग कि अगर सोना सस्ता होगा तो पीपल विल बाई मोर। इंडियन पीपल आर लाइक दैट ओनली। बट फ्रॉम द गोल्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट परस्पेक्टिव आई थिंक कि अगर आप पहनने के लिए गोल्ड ले रहे हो, सो डोंट ट्रीट इट एज ए इन्वेस्टमेंट कि भाई मैंने 100 किलो लिया, मतलब 5 किलो या 1 किलो या 50 ग्राम भी लिया। सो डोंट ट्रीट इट एज इन्वेस्टमेंट, बढ़ने के बाद आप बेचने तो वाले नहीं हो। सो डोंट ट्रीट इट एज इन्वेस्टमेंट कि भाई मेरा 10 का 15 हो गया, 15 का 20 हो गया, अनटिल अनलेस यू आर डूइंग इट विद द बुलियंस और विद द गोल्ड वीज और एसजीबी के थ्रू कर रहे हो। एग्री भाई, अली भाई?
Completely agree. I